And we have Charlie Thornton on bass, and we have Mr. Jerry Brown on drums, a.k.a. Unk.
Yeah. And as a.k.a. Unk. A.k.a. Unk. Well, where's the Unk come from? I need that a.k.a. story.
It's just the respect there has to be. I've known him for a long time.
Yes.
And
Uncle.
he's
I love it. And everyone's got their I love how everyone's picked a different style of shoe, but you guys are also coordinated at the same time. So how does it feel to be performing again and live in front of some viewers? Hey everybody.
Hello. Yeah, it feels good. It feels good. It's been about a year, so it's been a bit crazy. And I've missed hanging out with my people. Yeah. But yeah, it feels good. Privilege.
So when's the last time you guys all hooked up? Was it the last show you did?
So the last show I did, actually, I was on tour. So yeah, and I did that on my own. I supported
on tour with Tori Kelly.
Babe.
You gotta say it. You gotta say it because I don't like people that are too humble. You know.
I
don't like people that are too humble.
Yeah, it was with Tori Kelly, which is a real privilege. The last gig we played was Roundhouse, and then that was like the weekend of UK lockdown.
What a sick venue as well.
Totally.
Roundhouse, like the acoustics after that venue is just completely something different. And also you made an appearance on an American debut American TV show.
Yeah.
How was that as well? Because you got to perform live from home.
Yeah, totally. It was Stephen Colbert's show. It was a late night show, and we recorded that at Rack Studios. It was a real privilege. It was the first time being on any form of TV stateside, and so that was the standard was high. I don't know if we're going to do that again.
Stop saying it. Stop saying the standards were high. Well, you are high standards, please. Cheers, so I'm going to let you take it away and let the viewers enjoy some incredible live music.
Thank you so much.
Take it away.
I'd be hopeless, and anywhere I'd go, you'd have my heart. Please tell me that you want this. Please say, 'cause I'm hoping you're staying. I don't think I can be with no one else. You're the only one, the only one I love. No good with no one else. I'm only good when I'm with you. If I told you this back then, would you listen? Would we be here now? Would it feel so dark? You're the reason I can't go, I'm not leaving. And I pray these words, they change your heart. Please tell me that you want this. Please say, 'cause I'm hoping you're staying. I don't think I can be with no one else. You're the only one, the only one I love. No good with no one else. I'm only good when I'm with you. You're the only one, the only one I love. No good with no one else. When the lights go down and the crowds have all gone home, and I lay my bed in a head that's not my own,
Or that.
I say a little prayer that the good Lord keeps you safe, as I count the days till I'm there to keep you warm. I'll be thinking about you, I'll be thinking about you, I'll be thinking about you, be thinking about you. When the world is on my side and I'm all good, and I'm out here living all the dreams you said I would. Please believe me when I say that you're the only one on my mind. Well, you're the song I'll come right back to every time. I'll be thinking about you, I'll be thinking about you, I'll be thinking about you, be thinking about you, I'll be thinking about you, still thinking about you, I'll be thinking about you, be thinking about you. Days when the sun no longer shines, the thought of you keeps me in the light. When all the friends I had are gone, you'll still be there for me when I get home. I get home, I'll be thinking about you, be thinking about you, I'll be thinking about you, darling, still thinking about you. I'll be thinking about you, I'll be thinking about you, thinking about you, oh, thinking about you, darling, I'll be thinking about you, I'll be thinking about you, I'll be thinking about you, oh, thinking about you. When the crowds they all go home, I think about you. When the lights they all go down, I think about you.
It's a real privilege, as I was saying before, just to be here. I want to say massive love to Clarks and to Metropolis for having me, and yeah, and to you for being an amazing host. If you're watching, if you just tuned in, hello, my name's Jake. It's been a while, so if we sound a bit rusty, sorry. Well, if I sound a bit rusty, I'm trying to include them, but...
Never a river ever runs so deep with the love I have for you, the love I have for you. Never a song be sung the way I feel with the love I have for you, the love I have for you. Truth be told, I never felt this way. And darling, no, I might make mistakes, but I'm willing to love you for the rest of my days. If you're willing to trust me, please don't be afraid. To have and to hold, and never let go, and we'll be old and gray. But in love, 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 you and I always. You and I always. I thought I knew true love before you. Then I realized in time what I was waiting to find. I could stand on my own, but I'd rather stand with you, with a promise and a vow for the rest of my life. Truth be told, I've never felt this way. And darling, no, I might make mistakes, but I'm willing to love you for the rest of my days. If you're willing to trust me, please don't be afraid to have and to hold and never let go, and we'll be old and gray. But in love, 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 we'll be always, you and I, ever, always, in love, 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 love. We'll be always, you and I, ever, always, in love, 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 love. To have and to hold and never let go, and we'll be old and gray, but we'll be so in love, 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 you and I always. In love with the queen, but I hope that she don't see that I'm nowhere near the man that she deserves by her side. I saw her in a dream before I even knew that I one day get to know her name. And I know, these days in young, and we just be gone. I know, I shouldn't say, but here it comes. I've only got eyes for you. I'm hoping that you see me too. I know I've fallen in too deep, but your love's the love I need. Your love's the love I need. I worry about you every time we say goodbye, hoping that no other love will catch your eye. And I wear my truth on my sleeve, I couldn't hide, even if I wanted to. I know, these days are young, but we've just begun. I know, I shouldn't say, here it comes. I've only got eyes for you. I'm hoping that you see me too. I know I've fallen in too deep, but your love's the love I need. Your love's the love I need. I've only got eyes for you. I'm hoping that you see me too. I know I've fallen in too deep, but your love's the love I need. Your love's the love I need. Oh, 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 oh. Your love's the love I need. Your love's the love I need. Oh, your love's the love I need. Your love's the love I need. I've only got eyes for you. I'm hoping that you see me too. I know I've fallen in too deep. Your love's the love I need. Your love's the love I need. I've only got eyes for you. I'm hoping that you see me too. I know I've fallen in too deep, but your love's the love I need. Your love's the love I need.
Yeah. I feel like we've kind of trugged along, and I should probably say something about what's happening next, or we can talk about afterwards.
Yeah. No, go. Oh, is that done? Are you done?
No, I'm easy. I'm easy. I suppose this is a point where I was thinking, just the story behind some of these songs have been like, I suppose a lot of them will come from last year lockdown and March. I found myself taking like the first couple of weeks just to pause and write some songs, and I'm kind of explaining this for the sake of those watching who might be new to this and might not even care who I am. Yeah, it's been lockdown for me personally. It's been a massive journey, and these songs some of these songs ended up forming an album, and this last song is a song called Tomorrow. I wrote it before 2020 happened, and I suppose I just figured it'd be very relevant to where we're at, and the album's coming out later, when maybe a couple of months' time, and this whole ramble is just to say I really hope you've enjoyed yourself, and really hope you enjoyed this, and massive, massive love and respect to Josh as well, who was on before this, and yeah, I'll shut up and play this last song, and then we'll catch up. What key then? Oh, that's what I thought. It's been a year, guys. Just go easy, all right?
This is for those days when we're feeling like this. Days when we just don't want to be here. Worried about what tomorrow holds. Don't want to get there in a hurry. So let's forget about tomorrow. Love what we're living now. Forget about tomorrow. I'm running wild and the water's deep. Trouble waiting in the morning. I'm wide awake and I'm losing sleep. Maybe I'm losing it for nothing. Maybe all of this for nothing. So let's forget about forget about tomorrow. Oh, so let's forget about tomorrow. Love what we're living now. Forget about tomorrow. Oh, don't you worry, I tell my soul, find your rest. Things will be better in the morning, and troubled waters, they will pass. So just for once.
Yeah. Go on then.
Yeah. So let's forget about tomorrow. Love what we're living now. Forget about tomorrow. So let's forget about tomorrow. Love what we're living now. Forget about tomorrow. Forget about tomorrow. Forget about tomorrow.
I think that's about it from us.
And the band. Oh, I like that. Where was that coming from? I was just hearing stuff. No, that's incredible. You know what it is about just being live and direct? It's like without sounding like too poetic or anything, it's like the little nuances, the interaction between the band.
Sure.
It's the rawness and just that kind of like proximity of the music. Like forget just the sound, but it's so nice because I'm such a music purist. Like I'm it's just silly sometimes. But to hear you is so nice. So
Cheers,
thank
man.
you to Metropolis.
Yeah.
Thank you to Clark's. Bringing this live and direct. So for all of you viewers at home to partake in this experience, it's an incredible one. So thank you. So a year.
Yeah.
I don't know
right?
why you said you sounded rusty, because you didn't sound rusty.
Do you know what it is? I think I feel rusty. I felt like, oh, Jake, what are you doing, bruv? Like, what are you doing with your hands? What are you doing?
No. Well, it didn't come across at
I'll
all.
pay you later, babe. I'll pay you later.
Just gets me back. So one thing I will say, even just hearing you guys sound, whether you think it or not, so in sync. And so I want to use the word seasoned. And you said you've been doing it for 7 years now. Sure. Where do you feel you are right now in music? Because you did just say we've come out of a lockdown. It's been a difficult year.
Yeah.
So what's your relationship right now with music? Period.
Yeah. So I think because last year, I mean, I consider myself fortunate enough to have had the opportunity to make an album and have a team to create an album. I did it all from my spare room. And so I feel really blessed to be able to have done that during such an intense time. A lot of friends and creatives I know, it was a struggle just to figure out how do I readjust, what am I doing. Yeah. So I feel like coming out the other end of that, my mind and my heart is kind of like, great, I made a record, and it's like I'm ready to write another record, which I haven't released this album yet. So I feel like I'm at a good place. I'm enjoying making songs and leaning more into. I have nothing to prove. I think my journey has been. I was so blessed at the beginning of my journey to do some amazing things, like playing Reading and Leeds, playing Glastonbury, touring with Elton John, doing some crazy, insane things at the beginning of my career.
Say that with a little bit of chest, because those are big things.
Do you know what? In my mind, I'm still a drummer. That's why I say it to myself, and I'm like, bruv, what world do you? I'm waiting for people to find out that I'm still just a drummer. But I feel like where I'm at right now, I'm not trying to be like, oh yeah, this hot new act. I'm just like, I'm making music because I enjoy it. I'm making it with my friends. I'm making records that me and my mates like, and it feels good. I mean, I was making music I enjoyed then, but I just feel like I'm comfortable in my own skin.
It sounds just being like unapologetically yourself.
Yeah, totally. It's taken a while.
Yeah, no, it can take years, because
Yeah.
forget being a musician and an artist, just as a human being, sometimes
Yeah.
we don't even come to terms with who we are. Like throughout just journeys, we're all going through our journey. And you're a songwriter as well, a very talented one too. That may even come across in your writing, because what I've noticed about you, it's very, there's like an art in the simplicity of it, kind of just hits. Like it feels very kind of emotive. What's your writing process like, and have you been writing for a long time?
Yeah, so before I went into being a singer-songwriter and doing this whole artist thing, I wrote songs. I grew up in church, so I was writing songs in that context just to figure that out. And then I was also writing these little love songs in my bedroom at uni. And then I ended up someone said, oh, you should try writing pop songs. And then I ended up writing like some pop songs for like Blue and Gabrielle. And this is a while back, and some other like more R&B and stuff. And someone came into a session and said to me, "Yo, dude, have you ever tried doing your own thing?" I said, "Well, I've got a couple of like little love songs I wrote at uni." And about 2 weeks later, I met my first manager, and then about 2 years later, I was playing Glasgow. So like, it's been it's like take it as it comes type vibes, you know?
Yeah. There's definitely alignment in that. It just sounds like everything kind of worked out the way it worked out. And interestingly, from going to writing pop songs to R&B and almost cultivating your own sound and being so Jake. it's just whatever so Jake. Whatever that is, you make it look great. I know you've mentioned before as well about kind of the meaningfulness behind the words and the music.
Yeah.
What does that look like to you, if you could kind of take it apart?
Yeah. There was a moment on tour. I was in Europe supporting a friend, and a line kind of just dropped, which was writing songs, making music for hearts, not charts. If it doesn't move me, Maya Angelou says people forget what you did or what you said, but they never forget how you made them feel. And I feel like that has become a mantra in my music journey as a songwriter. If it doesn't move me sitting on my kitchen floor writing a song with my little 3-year-old running around, and like if it doesn't move me there, then why should it move someone else? So yeah, I really start with what music's supposed to be all about. I try and do that. There's always such a temptation, like, oh man, this song's big, this song's massive, and you go, Jake, shut up, bruv, just relax. But yeah, I try and start from, does it mean something to me, you know?
It's hard to pull away sometimes from the metrics when everything feels like it's based on that.
Totally. And I mean, the metrics help, and the metrics are there for a reason, but yeah.
It's going back to that quote that you just pulled out of the bag, like it's how you make people feel, because that will be the long-lasting, you know. And you've done an album over this, so talk a little bit about that.
I wrote it. I wrote the whole album like the first 2 weeks of March, lockdown here in the UK. Doesn't mean it's any good, but hey. But yeah, no, I wrote it then, and it was all the songs came out of that, and then I ended up just phoning and reaching out to different people, phoning some friends, and had the privilege of featuring a couple of people on the album. Sam Henshaw, Mumu Fresh, who used to sing with The Roots, and she was with Common. They're on a recent single. A friend Tersha May, and then well, it was supposed to be a surprise, but stuff it. We've got the next single's got an absolute legend. I think she's a legend. India Aries on the next single, and then there's another two features. Yuna, who's from Middle East, or from eastern sides of the world, and then Wildwood Kin, who's a local folk band in Devon.
Little exclusives.
At
home there, just live and direct.
After 2020, anything's possible.
Do you know what? Anything can run right now. Anything can run. And even those features, it's weird. It all feels like attracts like. Yeah. It seems, you know what I mean? I don't know them personally, but from the music, everything they put out and what they stand for musically kind of all seems very, very one and very in unison. So I can't wait. That's exciting. Anything else that we can be looking forward to? I know you've got a rescheduled tour at the end of the year. Yeah. That's going to be fun.
Yeah, totally. So, the album's out second week of March. I'm going to be announcing that on socials sometime soon. And then the tour is in November. And then I might depending on how we go with the whole situation, I might do like a social distance kind of like listening for a handful of people.
We need that. I think it's just like, it's really what we're missing right now. Forget the clubs, even though I like to shake bombs, so the club's always great. But this is definitely appreciated. Thank you so much. Jake Isaac, ladies and gentlemen, right here from Metropolis Studios in association with Clark's. We've had an amazing day. I hope you guys have enjoyed from home. We'll be back tomorrow with Rachel Fox, as well as Morgan Monroe, some two equally incredible. Everyone's just a talent right here, young ladies. So thank you very much and stay safe.